Hey guys. Shit. Okay. So much to talk about. So much to talk about with Mercury retrograde and leveling up. And really, this is just more so like downloads. I've been getting so many downloads. Like every day, I get like 15,000 downloads, and I'm trying to process everything in my mind, but I can't. So I gotta just get it out. So if there's a lot of videos continuously, it's just because I'm channeling and I have to get this shit out, okay? So Mercury retrograde. Now, I did a reading for you guys. Excuse me. I did a reading for you guys yesterday on my Instagram, which basically talked about leveling up. And well, one side of it talked about leveling up. The other side talked about you've leveled up, you've done what you need to do, and now you need to continue on your path, okay? Now, as far as Mercury retrograde and as far as like coming into alignment with what needs to happen during this time, not only do I feel like this Mercury retrograde is super important, but it's super potent right now. It's a lot of energies like just like rummaging through the atmosphere right now, and like some of us don't even bother to catch the wave. Like some of us don't even want to like get on the wave, right? So anyways, so let's just talk about what we have coming up. So in 6 days we have a lunar eclipse. Now we just had a solar eclipse. Now we're going into a lunar eclipse, okay? The sun is going to be in Cancer. The moon is going to be in Capricorn, my sign. Hello. So you're going to literally have a parallel, you're going to have a parallel timeline happening on the full moon, okay? The moon will be in Capricorn for a few days. So I definitely say for those that have been lost in the sauce, trying to find their path, trying to figure out like where they align with their income, with their soul and life purpose, what their reason is for being here on this earth. Like the more you question it, the more you're gonna block yourself from finding it out. Sometimes you just gotta let life flow. And that's why I love Cancer season, because again, it's a water sign. And it's all about the flow of life. I noticed that even though a lot of Capricorns go with the flow, they also try to manipulate situations. And that's what a lot of us are going through right now. We're going through that internal battle. It's that Five of Wands, right? It's like you're going through that internal battle, which can then spill over into exterior battles as well. Because those that are confused and battling themselves, they're only going to be confused and battle life outside themselves. If you're sure of yourself and you're in alignment with who you are and your higher purpose, then you don't give two fucks about anyone and what they have to say outside of you. All right? And that I know for a fact. So because of this, right? Because of this alignment, now we're moving in to the full moon. And with this eclipse, because we've had 2 eclipses back to back, all right, you guys, and then we have another new moon. We have 2 black moons in the month of July. So like I'm telling y'all, if you don't get it right in July, then I fucking feel sorry for your ass, because you're not gonna ever get it. If you don't get it now, you're never gonna get it. And I don't want to curse you and say that you're never going to get it, but it's just going to be that much harder to understand like the alignment in which you're supposed to be on, okay? How you're supposed to align yourself in order to move forward with the rest of us people who have been chosen, all right? Because we are the chosen ones, right? We are literally the chosen ones, okay? So with that being said, leveling up, all right? Level up. You can take level up in so many different ways. You can level up in so many different facets of your life. You can level up in love. You can level up in money. You can level up in your body. You can level up in spirituality. You can level up and get a new home. You can level up and get a new car. But this level up, what I'm talking about right now, is your alignment, your internal level up. How are you leveling up to what the universe wants for you? What is already aligned for you within your quantum dimension, there's so many different timelines within our dimensions, quantumly speaking. And a lot of times we skip dimension, or we skip timelines because of decisions that we make or that we don't make. All right. I was just talking about this in a video that I haven't posted yet. But for example, if someone gets pregnant and they get pregnant by someone that they don't want to get pregnant by, they jump the quantum timeline by aborting the child. By aborting the child. So we all have the ability to manipulate reality. And this is the time where we need to really learn how to manipulate reality. How can you manipulate the things that are happening in front of you to either happen or don't happen? How can you skip quantum timelines? All right, it's so easy to do, but it's more of you becoming the master of your own mind, your own thoughts, in order to manipulate and realign your own reality. I can only speak for my reality. I can't speak for your reality. I can't realign your I cannot realign your timeline because I'm not you. Like, I don't have your subconscious. I don't have your conscious. So I don't know what you want for yourself. I don't know what type of alignment you need for yourself. Nor do I know what are you doing in your life to destroy your alignment as well, which could mean self-sabotage. And most likely it's self-sabotage. You are only sabotaging your own blessings. When people say, oh, my manifestations aren't working, my magic isn't working, that's because you aren't in alignment with what you truly want and desire. You say it, but you don't actually walk it and live it, okay? So leveling up spiritually means that you are living the best life that you want to live. You are living on your terms. You're living on no one else's terms but your own. You're living only in alignment with the things that are for your highest good, okay? You are not allowing anyone to manipulate your reality or basically align yourself with their quantum timeline. A lot of people want us to feel comfortable with what they want, right? Just like the person that may not want you to open up your own business because they feel like, oh, well, people that open up their own businesses, they only fail. And it's like, well, that's what the fuck you think, okay? I don't give a fuck of what you think. That's why your ass is still going to a 9-to-5, you clocking in and clocking out and asking people if you can take off and shit. I don't have to do that. I just tell a motherfucker, I just say, universe, I need to take off such and such day, and mote it be, so it be, and it is. Like, so don't try to fit someone in your box because of your fears. A lot of us live off of the fears of others, okay? So yeah, all right. The second part to leveling up is truly knowing who you are at the core. And what I mean by that is, like, if you're a selfish motherfucker, then be a selfish motherfucker. If you a savage ass thief, be a savage ass thief. If you are overweight and you don't want to lose the weight, then be overweight and don't lose the weight. If you want to be spiritual but you don't want to eat meat, but you want to eat meat, then fucking eat meat. Like, who is anyone to tell you how to live your life? You have to be comfortable with the person that you are and the person that you're becoming, okay? You know, if you want to sit and be in your feelings about a situation, you go right on ahead, sis. I'm going to guarantee you this, you will be low vibrational, okay? You will not elevate to the point in which you want to elevate to. Don't think that, oh, you get a pass. Yeah, you get a pass because it's what you want to do, but best believe that you won't align yourself with the things that you want. We have to stay in balance with what universal law states, okay? I would definitely like review the universal laws. Sorry, you guys. Hermeticism as well, okay? Learning the different laws of vibrations, learning the laws of gravity. What goes up must come down. What goes around must come back around. What goes around. All right, you guys, my bad. So we have to really learn, like, because these laws that we've been given to follow by man are laws that are given by man. They're not laws that are given by the universal vibrations. That is what we need to align ourselves with as as physical bodies living with a soul purpose, right? Our bodies vibrate at certain frequencies. That's why we're water, electric, okay? We are water and electric beings. And what I mean by that is that everything that we touch will vibrate within us at a certain frequency or a certain vibration. All right. So that's why you always have to keep your vibration in alignment with what you want, because everything that you touch will then vibrate on that frequency. Okay. I just saw 11:11 on this little clock. So I say a lot of us use the excuse of, and I'm moving into a different section here, so sorry I'm all over the place. A lot of us use the excuse of, well, this person, that person, I'm this, I'm that, it's just the way I am, it's just who I am. Those are just all fucking excuses to keep you stuck, to keep you manipulated in a situation or in a feeling or in this oppressive state of mind. Oh, he did this to me. Why did he do this to me? Why are you allowing yourself to think that way? You know, it's like, oh, we just use so many fucking excuses, and I'm just so tired of it. Like, stop making excuses for bullshit. Y'all gonna stay stuck. You're gonna stay running in place. You're never going to get to the place that where you want to be. You know, I always have people that come to me and say, oh my God, sis, your journey is so amazing. And it's like, and your journey can be amazing too if you actually sit and apply yourself. And, you know, I've made mistakes along the road. I've had bumps along the road. I'm not saying that I'm a perfect person, but what I'm saying is that my thought process was always in alignment with what I wanted, okay? I knew that I didn't want to be no broke chick. I knew that, you know, I didn't want no broke ass man. So I made sure that I stayed away from broke ass men, and I made sure that I keep a certain amount of income coming to me, that I don't have to be or have to think with a poverty mindset, okay? So a lot of us keep ourselves stuck because of what our parents, what we feel like our parents are going to say, what our friends and family are going to say, what the world is going to think, what Instagram followers are going to think and say. To hell with all of those people. Like, nobody can do anything for you except for you. That's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. No one is going to give you anything unless you give it to yourself first. If you treat yourself good, you will notice that people will treat you differently. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the woman who defiles her temple and then she wonders why men only treat her like a slut. It's because you are giving off slut mentality. You're giving off slut vibrations. You attract what you put out. Your vibe attracts your tribe. All right. So if your ass is fucking depressed, guess what? Half the people around you are probably depressed. And I guarantee you most likely that some of your family is depressed. And that is the reason why you're now aligned with a depressive state of mind. It all goes hand in hand. None of this shit is rocket scientist information. It's all easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's all easy to comprehend. It's just, what are you willing to open up your mind to hear and listen to? You don't have to take my word. All you got to do is just look at my journey. Look at the first video that I ever came out with on this channel. Look at the first tarot card reading that I ever did on this channel. You can hear in my voice how shaky my voice is, how unsure of the card meanings I was, how my connection with spirit wasn't as strong as it is now, where I could just pull cards and read your fucking life. You know what I mean? You know, you can look at these videos and see how I've went from, you know, this like head wrapped up girl with the African shit on and everything, to now being the person who I truly want to be, which is, you know, the diva that I've always been. I don't have to have a head wrap and wear power to the people shirts to be fucking spiritual, nor to support my black people or to be in alignment with black power. You see what I'm saying? So if that was the case, if I was to sit up here and listen to all the people who sit up here and knick-knack and nag and want to talk all their shit because they can only worry about other people because they're still in a poverty mindset, then I would still be keeping myself from leveling up to the position that I need to be in now. You see what I'm saying? Like if I would have stopped wearing makeup, oh, people who are spiritual don't wear makeup or weaves. Like, oh my God, you're not supposed to dress like that. You can't wear fake lashes. Oh, you can't wear fake hair. Like, to hell with that shit. You know, like, I don't give a fuck. You know how long I've worn my hair natural? Like, you don't know my story. You don't know why I wear makeup. Makeup is my profession. I'm a makeup artist by trade. That's what I've been doing 10 years. If I walk down the street and give out makeup cards and people don't see my face beat, they're gonna be like, sis, I don't know what you trying to sell me on. This is trickery. Just like if somebody was to say, oh, I'm a hairdresser, but your hair look busted, I don't need your card, sis. I don't need your card because your hair is not done. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, how are you going to say that I am something that I'm not when at the end of the day, it's for me. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not for you. Like, sis, just like when I posted the picture of my pink wig that I had on, I'm like, shit, being spiritual can be pink hair. You know what I'm saying? It could be long nails that have bright colors. It could be lipstick. It could be fake lashes. Shit, Magical Lady Duchess be wearing lashes longer than mine. Still dyeing her hair. You know, people, we can't please everybody, y'all. You'll never be able to please everybody. And that's what I need y'all to understand. You should never want to please anybody but yourself. You should never want to please anybody but yourself. Oh, but Shalom, like, you still smoke weed out of roll-ups that are tobacco based. Like, okay, and you're still breathing in this contaminated fucking air from the fucking world. Oh wait. Oh, mind your business. It's like, what? Like, what? I don't question a Christian when they come to me with a cross necklace on asking for a reading. Sis, that ain't nothing but cognitive dissonance. When you understand the way people's brains work and you understand people's minds, then you don't play into the foolishness. You don't allow the foolishness to take over you. You see what I'm saying? You don't allow the opinions of sheep to run your life. All right, you take that sheep hair and you make wool out of that shit and you put on a coat. Like, you know, I don't know. Oh, in order to be spiritual and to align and move up through your chakras, you need to be a vegan. Like, fuck. No, you don't need to be a vegan. Level up. Level your mind up. Level up and get out of the poverty mindset. And what I mean by poverty mindset is staying stuck in a position where you don't want to be anymore. When you the meaning of poverty is being somewhere, as they would say by the Urban Dictionary, somewhere in the ghetto. Okay, but y'all, like, ghettos didn't start with black people. Ghettos started with Hitler's crazy ass and fucking Germany when he was putting all the Jews in the certain sections of the country, and those were called the ghettos, the slums. Okay, because of course we know. Anyways, I'm not gonna get into all of that, but that's where the ghetto came from. That's where the poverty mindset came from, and it didn't come from black people. It was only associated with black people because of what the system of gentrification has done. All right, so let's make sure that we're, number one, we're in alignment with our true history, not his story. All right, but our story. Let's be in alignment with that. Let's know that everything came from melanin. All right. So once you realize that, then you can sit back and look at a motherfucker and laugh and be like, you sound like the dumbest motherfucker I know. Like, I can sit back and just listen to people's conversations and I'm like, y'all are so brainwashed. And I'm telling y'all, this shit does not take overnight. It's not an overnight process. Don't think that I just woke up and said, oh, I'm going to be this spiritual guru. Yes, I am. Like, I never said that. It was something that the universe said, okay, my child, you're now ready to go forth and teach the word. You know, it's like, come on, man. It's levels to the shift. There's levels to the shift. So the levels level up. It's like Mario. When you play Mario and, you know, you beat the boss, you level up to a new level. That's what this alignment is. That's what this lunar eclipse is. It is a new level, leveling up. So the point of this video here, okay, is to really get you guys to understand that manipulating your reality is what you need to learn how to do in order to level up. And we say this every single fucking time, y'all. We say this every time, and I'm about to stop saying it because I truly believe that y'all just love pain. I truly believe that y'all just love to be sad, you love to be angry, you love to be depressed. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna say this, and that's it. You have got to fucking purge. You've got to fucking purge. Say it with me, class. You've got to fucking purge. Give yourself permission to purge. I have literally released so much shit because I gave myself the permission. Shalom, Amber, whoever, shit, motherfucker, bitch, I give you permission to let go of the things that no longer serve you. I give you permission to throw away things that don't serve you. I give you permission to cut ties with people that don't serve you. I give you permission to speak highly in your truth and not give a fuck what people have to say about it. I give you permission. You have to give yourself permission. You have to tell yourself, it's okay, boo-boo. What they say, poor little tink-tink? It's okay, little tink-tink. Let that nigga go. Let that bitch go. Let that job go. Let this weight go. Stop holding on to this shit. It's nothing but comfortability and depressiveness and fucking sadness and being angry. Why do you like to be so fucking angry? Why do you like to... Who wants to walk around with a dick in their ass? With a big ass, long pole stuck up their ass? Who wants to walk around like that? Who wants to be around people that are angry? Nobody. That's why I stopped talking to a lot of people that I used to talk to. Because every time I get on the phone with them motherfuckers, they ain't got shit but motherfucking dramatic ass stories to tell me. Bitch, I don't have time for your drama. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear about why your man is I don't know, choked your ass up and oh, I don't know if I should get back with him. Oh, but I love him so much. But he choked your loving ass up. He loved you so much that he choked you, bitch. Like, okay, how does that sound? Please go ahead. I'm listening. You know, it's like we just be done with it. Like, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's frustrating. So, but I digress. We got to get on code, y'all. What Tariq Nasheed say? I always be telling y'all, we got to get on code. We got to get on code. And getting on code doesn't mean, you know, burning sage and Palo Santoing my room and like meditating with crystals and using yoni eggs and like, you know, copper vibrations, like peace and love, ashe. Like, motherfucker, nah, that shit is getting dirty, muddy, dusty, digging and diving deep. And I'm not talking about living waters. Let me tell you, when I first started out in my spiritual journey, I would listen to all the love and light, unicorns, angels of the ascended masters. Oh my gosh, you guys, yes. Ashe, peace and love, love and light. That was me when I first started my spiritual journey. Now I'm like, bitch, if you don't fucking get your motherfucking shit together and align your motherfucking ass with the real shit, like, that's me now. And that's just real. That's just who I am. You know, that's just who I am at the core of my soul. I'm gonna cuss your motherfucking ass out because I love you. Because I love you and I want to see you do better. I want to see you do good. Right? I want to see you align. I want to see you get to the bag, sis. I want to see you make your first jewelry, and two fucking months later, you got a whole fucking website. Don't be like me and wait a whole year and a half to finally get my shit together, because that's something that I had to purge, was being lazy, being stagnant, being comfortable, not wanting to do the work. It's a lot of work to get a website up and running. Shit, I gotta pay $30 a fucking month just so y'all can motherfucking shop on that bitch. Like, you see what I'm saying? So it's like, we have to know where we're going. You can't get in a car and not know where you're going. You can't jump in a car and just think you're gonna motherfucking drive and just end up somewhere. Like, you have to have a destination. You have to have a place where you're going. You gotta have gas, number one. The motherfucking car got to work. You gotta have a battery. You gotta have gas, right? Then you can align yourself with where you need to go. Whether you use the GPS, whether you use the MapQuest, whether you're using Waze, whether you're using Google Maps, shit, I don't give a fuck how you get there. Whether you already know how to get there and you just making your way there. Like, you have to know where you're going in order to get somewhere. And like, telling people where you're going, like, don't tell motherfuckers where you're going. Because that'll be when a motherfucker call you, hey, girl, can you come down and help me do something? I know you had somewhere to go. I know you had something to do today, but I really need your help. And all the while, you know, they do that because they don't want to see you prosper. They don't want to see you make your next move your best move. You see what I'm saying? So we have to just really be smart. We got to really see the bigger picture, right? We got to see the bigger picture. What, they be voguing? You got to see the bigger picture. You got to see, it's like a Polaroid. Or not Polaroid. It's like a panorama view. You know, you got to see it all. You got to see the distance, the long, the short, you know, the wide, the narrow. You know, I know I got some photographers on here. Like, you got to be like a wide lens camera. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to spread that bitch out. You know, you got to be able to zoom out so you can have a bird's eye view and see the picture for what it is. See the reality in which is being presented to you. I know one thing, this motherfucker can't drive. This big ass truck he got. Anyway. By this full moon, this is my first moon circle, not my last. This is definitely the start of something new, the start of something that I've been wanting to do and put into action. With this full moon, my intentions is to have people release, because we're moving into a new dimension. We are moving into a new dimension. We're moving into a new world. We're moving into a new level. And I'm going to tell y'all this. All of y'all motherfuckers can't come. It's not enough room. We ain't going to be like Mexicans. We're not going to pack up in the car like sardines. All of y'all motherfuckers cannot come. And some of y'all motherfuckers will get left behind. And you're going to be asking, Shalom, how can I get there? I'm like, I'm sorry. You can't come. You can't come. You're going to contaminate this dimension. I'm not going to let y'all motherfucking... No, you're not going to come and contaminate this shit. So, all of y'all can't come. But for those that want to come, I'm going to tell you now, you got to get rid of those bags. All that shit, all them bags, bag lady, you can't... You going to hurt your back. Alright? We're going to hurt your back trying to carry all of those bags into this new dimension. So I'm telling you now, you better leave it. You better leave it. You better burn it. You better throw it in the ocean. throw it in a river, cry a river. I don't know what you need to do, but whatever you feel like you need to do with that aligns with your soul purpose and your quantum timeline, then that's what I would do. And I'll see y'all motherfuckers on the other side, because I mean, nobody can help you get there. This is your journey. It's your journey. It's your spiritual alignment. So if you want to get left behind and get left behind, see you never. You know what I'm saying? But for those that are wanting to get into alignment, like, the best thing I'm gonna tell you to do is get rid of them bags. That's the first thing I'm gonna tell you, is drink a cup of self fucking confidence. Drink a whole cup of Kool-Aid of that shit. And then you need to align yourself. Shit, that hurt. Then you need to align yourself with getting rid of things that don't serve you anymore. Get rid of people that don't serve you anymore. And that's it. And that's it. You know, that is it. Like, get your shit together. Get your shit together. That's it. Y'all are so funny. So glad I caught you live. I love your realness. We need your light, sister. Ashe. Hell nah. I'm a divalicious spiritual gangster. Mind your business. Lindsay talking about girl. Hey Patricia, what's up, sis? All right, do y'all have questions? Does anyone have any questions for me? So if y'all have questions, you know, I can wait a second. It's all good. So I said this in a video that I haven't posted yet, but I'm going to be posting in a second. But I am going to reiterate this on my live. So, and I will do an official video for this once I really like align myself and figure out exactly what I want to do. So I'm either going to put together a mentorship program for those that want to get their life in order and figure out how to get their shit together. Mentorship program. All right. Another thought that I have is actually doing a spiritual awakening class for those that are waking up and coming into this knowledge. I just want to do like a basic, very cookie cutter basic class that will help those to align with their path and which way they want to go. Okay, because there's so many different paths within the spiritual craziness. All right, that you are gonna have to figure out you know, where you want to go, which path you want to take. Okay, so a spiritual mentorship program will be me actually taking in a few people and actually mentoring them. And I probably will not do this until like I completely move up out of mom's house. But the class, I can definitely do the class just as a one-off. But I definitely want people to come into, I definitely want people to have a source or resource in which they can touch again and again and again without having to question or doubt themselves or go to maybe someone who doesn't have their best interest at heart. All right, because there's a lot of people out here who are preying upon people that are waking up spiritually, and they're actually like manipulating their energy and they're using them. And nah, we're not doing that shit. Like, I need to really empower you guys, especially my women, my ladies, my matriarchs, like my queens, my divas, you know, my sexy ass mamas. Like, I really need y'all to come into alignment correctly. But yeah, so that's what I've been thinking about. I have been thinking about it. I know I'm going to do it. I know I'm going to manifest it. It's just when and how. How am I going to do all of this? All right. It is my time, you guys. It's my time. This is my time. It is my time. I feel like I'm about to cry right now. It is my time. And I know that I've done so much of the work to get here. I've sacrificed so much to get here. And to really just tell you guys like the realness and how real shit is out here. Number one. Number two, like reinventing myself, reevaluating my life and who I was and who I am now is two totally different people, y'all. Two totally different people. Like, use me, use my life, use my story as a way to propel you in the right direction. Use my journey as a resource, you know, as a fucking resource. You guys know sorry, y'all, I thought that was my sugar daddy for a second. Oh my God, use my videos as a resource, okay? As a book. Speaking of books, I'm coming out with a book soon too. I'm putting that in the air. I'm coming out with a book very soon. But use my life as a way to say I can do it. If Shalom can do it, I can do it too. You know, it's like, I can't stand people that just put themselves above. Oh, because because I'm in alignment, because I am a vegan, because I only use natural products, I am better than you. It's like, oh, okay, sis, but watch your ass get fucking exposed. And I know a few people who got YouTube channels out here who are getting exposed left and fucking right. All right. And you know, they tried that shit with sis. They tried that shit with me. But motherfucker, best believe, like, people are only hating on your journey because they wish that they could be in alignment with you, just like you. Okay? Like, they tried that shit with Shalom. They tried that shit with me. But guess what? Like, my ancestors, y'all, they see right through that. Not only that, I got cousins and uncles who had passed away. My father, who had passed away. Them motherfuckers. Oh no. They not gonna let that happen. Why did I get so dark like this? There we go. They're not gonna let any of that happen. So yeah, they not. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I'll be the diva. Yes, girl. It's coming. All right. So it looks like none of you guys have questions, which is cool. No worries about that. Since you guys are on this live, I do want to kind of put you onto some game real quick before I get off. I do have to go to I'm going to the Botanica today to get like all the materials so that I can start preparing the spirit and the prosperity sprays so that they can charge with the eclipse this time, and then those will be available soon. So I have two different elixirs here. The first one is Calaudio Silver, and this is considered to be a dietary supplement. Now, per the instructional uses here, so Calaudio Silver is used a lot of times to help with your immune system. So if you're looking to like strengthen your immune system naturally, if you are looking to like get rid of like a cold or something of the sort, sore throat, then Calaudio Silver has been known to really help with that. Now, I actually looked up this stuff on WebMD, and you know, these motherfucking snakes, okay? So these motherfuckers gonna put on here that if you use Calaudio Silver in excess, it has been known to turn people blue. It's been known to turn people blue. Okay, Smurf. All right, Smurf. So like that will be a no, because I know people that have been using this stuff for years and they look nice and brown to me. They don't look quite blue. So anyways, I don't know what that's about. But what I will say is I've been taking this silver for about 3 weeks now. It says on here to do 5 full droppers full, which would be this. like a whole dropper full. Okay, I only do 3. I don't do 5. All right. You can also dilute this down to 10 ppm. This is 200 ppm, so I know this is, I think this is a 500, so there may be one above this one, but I decided to get the 250. Okay, now this motherfucker. So now sorry you guys, I keep getting distracted. So the silver, what the silver does. Okay, so I noticed, like, when I started taking the silver at first, that I started to get a sore throat. And I don't know if the sore throat came from the weather change when I was in Jersey, because it was really cold up there and I was outside with no coat on, or if it came from the silver. I mean, I don't know. But what I know is that that's the reason why I started to look up the side effects of taking it. And I didn't see anything about getting a sore throat with silver. But what I do feel like, though, is that my body is detoxing. Okay. What I also noticed is that my digestive system is like no joke. Okay, like as soon as I eat something, especially if it's something that was some bullshit or I know I wasn't supposed to be eating it, like that shit goes right through me. Okay, I also have noticed with the silver, when I start taking the silver just by itself, that I started to have like a surge of like creative juices. Like creative juices started to flow through me like heavily. So that's what this silver has been doing for me. Not only that, I mean, I don't really notice anything with the immune system because I was already taking multivitamins, and I eat an excess of greens and stuff like that. So I really didn't notice anything like up front with my digestive system. That's probably more like over time. I'll probably notice that I don't get sick. But that's what the silver has been doing for me. This is the Natural Path Silver Wings, the Caladium Silver, 250 ppm. If you're interested in picking up, I got this bottle in Jersey at a health food store, but I'm sure you can find this shit on Amazon, or you can go to Smile Herbal Shop and you'll be able to probably find it. I know that they have a brand of silver, and from my understanding, that silver, like the real silver, has an amber color to it. So if it's like white silver, then it's not real. So I would only get the amber colored silver. Okay. All right. Now, moving on to this little gem right here. Okay. So this is, okay. So first of all, I don't know if you guys know, but my auntie, besides Asada Shakur, okay, that's my black power auntie. All right, my level up auntie is Ashira Star Goddess. So if you guys don't follow her, Ashira Star Goddess is her name, and that's my auntie. Okay, that's my auntie. Not only does she have a channel about leveling up on the physical, but then she also has her spiritual page, and she also has a makeup page. She just came out with a whole makeup line. Like that's my auntie right there. Like, Auntie Shira, I love fucking Shira. Shira Star Goddess. All right, this is not a plug. This is because I invested in myself, and she has truly helped me to walk into my path. Okay, so this is not a way to like pump her up. This is not sponsored. This is because she legitimately has helped me to change the way I fucking think. All right, I no longer am allowing other people to manipulate like the thought process in which I have. Y'all know how YouTube do. Okay, I was about to give y'all the realness. So Ashira Star Goddess, this is her elixir, and this is she's the truth. Absolutely. So Ashira Star Goddess Master Elixir, 1 ounce. This is stage 2. I actually opted to skip stage 1, and I'm gonna tell you why. I opted to skip stage 1 because that's what my intuition told me to do. But I also know that I already have a certain alignment anyway. I'm already doing magic as it is. So I didn't feel like I needed to start off at level 1, but I didn't want to start off with no crazy ass high level either. So I decided to go with step 2. Now, let me tell y'all about this motherfucking shit, because I've only been taking it. So let me tell y'all, when I started taking this elixir, okay, I got it on last Friday. That's when I received it in the mail. Now, I got it at night because that's when I check my mail. And that night, I had already paid for show tickets to go and see this show. Now, beforehand, I was going on a date with a guy, all right? And sugar daddy potential, by the way. But anyways, so I went on a date with this guy, you know, and afterwards, after we had dinner, I was like, okay, you know, I'm going to the show. I didn't invite him because my intentions was to go alone, because it's Black Alley, and I enjoy going to see Black Alley by myself because not a lot of people, especially people from the DC area, like, I mean, if you grew up on go-go, then you will understand that Black Alley is go-go, but it's a different alignment with go-go, and we're not going to really get into that. But anyway, so I wanted to go to the show by myself. Now, I've been to this venue before, so I know the situation. Like, I'm okay with walking by myself. You know, it's all good. I go out by myself all the time. I'm a big girl, okay? So I'm walking up the street. I'm walking up the street to go to the venue. Now, I took 3, because it's recommended that you start off taking 3 drops of her elixir first. So it's 3 to 20 drops. Now, I started off with 3. So I took the 3 drops and I went on my way, right? So I'm walking up the street and this guy wants to holler at me, of course, okay? Of course, you know, I'm always looking good. What? Sis looking good. Sis got her face beat, her dress on, her heels. I'm cute, right? So I'm walking. Guy comes up, wants to holler at me. Now, the guy, he wants me to come up to his car. Okay, now first of all, I ain't no motherfucking streetwalker, so I'm not coming up to your car to holler at you. I said I'm gonna wait over here, and if you want my number, then you can get your black ass out the car and come and holler. So that's what he did. Now, for whatever reason, like, I'm literally right in front of the venue, so for whatever reason, I just felt compelled to like stop and talk to this guy. So we're just chit-chatting. He was like, yeah, let's just act like we know each other. He was just being funny. So I'm like, yeah, let's just act like we know each other. So, you know, we started talking. He's like, oh, you know, what's your name? I told my name is Amber. And he was like, Amber, I know you. And I'm like, what? Nigga, you don't fucking know me. He's like, I do know you. Now, come to find out, it's a small fucking world, because this is a guy that I used to actually talk to back in the day. So I was talking to this guy literally right after my father passed. My father passed October 2014. November 2014 is when I was talking to this guy. And like, anyway, so the point is like, back then he was a fucking loser. He was a dusty, okay? He was living with his baby mother, and since then, like, I don't know where he lives now or anything, but he had a car, and I pay attention to little shit. I pay attention to details. I've always been like this. So in his car, he had a car that had a handicap sticker, and he had like baby strollers. He had a truck, so he had like baby strollers like stacked up in the back trunk or whatever. So, you know, I was like, first of all, this don't look like no nigga car. This don't look like a car that a man would drive. Yes, I am putting niggas in that category. This does not look like a car that your black ass would drive, okay? So deal with that shit. Now, aside from that, you know, he wanted to come with me. So I was cool with that. Number one, like, I didn't have to pay for drinks, and I had company. So, you know, I'm looking good. He all over me. You know, I'm letting him do whatever. Not whatever. But I'm just, you know, letting him, you know, do whatever, because I'm like, fuck it. Like, I'm here. You know, I'm with somebody. I'm about to have fun and turn up and do me. So we had a great time. But, you know, this guy, he had cut his hair. And I obviously grew some hair because most people know me from having short hair. I had blonde short hair back in the day. So that's how I knew that he knew me. Now, it took me a good 5 minutes, y'all, to realize who this man was. All right. So I see him. So then I see some chicks that I went to college with in the club. Now, you know, they looking real basic and I'm looking real good, you know, and I had a dude with me. So, you know, the universe was just like, yeah, boo, you know, I got you, because I'm gonna make you look real good out here. You're gonna look real leveled up. Like, I got you. Like, that's just how the whole situation panned out. It's just like everything just happened for a reason. But what I had to realize, because here I am thinking, oh, you know, this guy, he's telling me, oh, you know, I'm doing better now. I'm a real estate agent, y'all. I just bought 2 properties for $60,000 a piece, blah, 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 yada, yada, this, that, and the third. Don't you know I ain't heard from that motherfucker since? I have not heard from his ass since. I'm telling y'all, like, I'm telling you. So what did I get from this? Because this shit is making me, like, it's making my mind go in so many different ways. Okay, what it mean? What only thing I got from this is, like, don't level up. Why you say don't level up? I don't know what that means. The point is like, I had to realize that everyone, like, I'm the only one that's leveling up in my world. You know, like, I can't expect someone just to pop back in my life and just think that you just gonna, like, think you just gonna run game on me or tell me anything, this, that, and the third. Like, you know, he was sitting up here saying, oh, you know, baby, with the summer is ours, whatever you want, just let me know. And I wanted to sit up there and be like, so you finna pay my bills, motherfucker? You talking about, oh, you know, can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobile bills? If you did a bit, like, that's just what I felt like saying to him. I don't think you do. So, like, and that's just real. So yeah, so, like, it's just, I mean, this Moldavite, I'm telling you, this Moldavite is, like, bringing people back around like shit too. But I would have never, he was just a random person that I never thought that I would run into. I forgot all about him, y'all. I completely forgot all about his dusty ass. So it's just like the dust storm is coming back. It's being kicked up again by the bullshit, you know? So it's just crazy how circumstances have been coming, like, people have been coming back into my life, and I'm realizing why I let people go in the first place. Like, so it's just like, it's almost like I'm being reminded that the fact that I'm leveling up, that it's okay, and that, again, everyone can't come with you. And, you know, you can't sit up here and believe that just because someone comes in and out your life and they claim that they level up or they claim that they're doing better doesn't mean that they're actually doing better. I still personally think that this man is living with a woman because he's had another child. In the meantime, in between time, he's had another child. And I mean, I haven't had any kids, motherfucker. Like, I haven't seen you in 5 years and I ain't had not one motherfucking child. Like, because I'm not having no more kids. Like, I'm just not having no more babies. Ain't no more kids coming about this belly. So, oh my God. So it's just like, yeah, you sitting up here, you know, you selling me this fucking dream. Oh, he telling me, oh, I'm busy during the week. No, you have a family during the week. That's what it is. You have a family during the week, and you get out on the weekends because you tell your girl you're going to take the car, you'll be back, and you going to chill. Like, I'm not stupid, you know? Anyway, so I just had to tell y'all that funny ass story because the shit was crazy what happened to me. But if you want to invest in your level up, if you want to invest in your spiritual alignment, your physical alignment, everything, again, not a shameless plug. This is not a plug. This is not sponsored. But the only reason why I'm talking about my auntie Ashira is because I legit love her and she legit has helped me to level the fuck up. So anyways, I love you guys. That's all I have to say. I need to get to the Botanica so I can make y'all sprays and shit. But do y'all have questions? You have questions? Let me know. Questions, comments, concerns, issues, anything that you want to share, any manifestations that you may have come across. I don't know, something. Shit, if not, I'm about to get the hell up off of here. I know that much. I need to smoke and ride out to some degrading hip hop. Thank you, Santa. Thank you. This man, he looks like Santa. Alright, well, I'm about to be out. Thanks for chilling with me, you guys. Okay, you're like saying different words. Somebody put don't level up, weed, like shit. I don't know. I don't answer to one word messages. I don't get it. I'm sorry. Anyways, let me go. I love you guys so much. Green heart chakra. All right, y'all. I love you guys. I'll check you guys soon. Peace.